demonstrates graft and corruption
Your Honors,
and betrayal of public trust.
with the permission of
the Honorable De Lima, yes, Counsel for
Your Honors,
Respondent.
again, Your Honors, I think we have to object to the statements being made by the Honorable De Lima, with all due respect, of course. Your Honors, they can do that through the offer of their evidence, Your Honor.
Chair will instruct the
this is
Honorable De Lima
another-
to kindly limit her statements. I was listening intently in the beginning. It was okay, Honorable De Lima, but later on, you did make conclusions of law already, which the chair orders to be stricken from the
Correct.
record.
Sa kabuuan ng ebidensya, makitang hindi lang mga simpleng irregularidad ang nangyari.
Objection, Your Honor.
Malinaw
Again,
ito.
objection, Your Honor.
Honorable
Ang
De Lima, I would have to
sistematikong
stop
paraan.
you.
This is out of
I would
line.
have to stop you at this point.
Na nga, no? Nagkainitan po sa day 10 ng impeachment trial ni Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Nagkainitan po itong si Attorney Powa ng defense team ni VP Sara at saka itong si Prosecutor De Lima ng House of Representatives. Nagkainitan sila dahil po sa opening statement nitong si De Lima. Kasi itong si De Lima nag-conclude kaagad. Anong nangyari? Pinatahimik siya ni Presiding Officer Chis Escudero. Deserve mo yan, De Lima. Mamaya, ipapakita ko yan sa inyo. Ito, mamaya unahin muna natin itong bagong witness ng mga prosecutors, itong ex-Land Bank Executive na si Violeta Constantino. Ako, unang-una pa dito, no? Parang ang sabi ko, talagang ang witness nila, ex talaga, no? Yung nagtatrabaho dati na ngayon hindi na. Bakit kaya? Nagtatanong lang ako, ha? Kasi po, binigyan nila ng emphasis. Yung mga senador dyan na mga halik sa puwet sa Malacanang, pinahype nila yung unusual. Unusual yung pag-withdraw nila ng 125 million. Unusual. Buti na lang, itong si Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano, matalino. Kasi sinabi ng itong ex-Land Bank Executive na unusual. Di sinabihan siya ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano na, ma'am, alam mo ba kung may knowledge ka ba kung ano yung confidential funds? Sinabihan siya ng ganyan. Sabi niya, hindi ako masyadong familiar dyan sa confidential funds. Ang sabi ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, kasi kung alam mo kung ano ang confidential funds, hindi yan magiging unusual sa mata ng nakaalam sa confidential funds. Sapol sila dito sa argumento ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Pero yung ibang mga senator judge dyan, unusual? Ang corny ninyo? Okay, so yun po ang mga ipapakita nating videos at magre-react tayo detail by detail. Pero guys, bago ang lahat, help me po muna na i-like at saka i-share itong video natin para guys kakalat ito sa taong bayan. At sa mga first time na nanood dito ay makaparticipate sila, no? Importante na mag-share tayo, like dito sa video na ito. Para naman guys ay mabasa ko yung mga comment ninyo, okay? At sa mga first time dito sa aking channel kung first time yung nanood dito at nagustuhan nyo ang ating talakayan, yung ating banatan, ay mag-subscribe na rin kayo para updated kayo lagi sa ating mga trending na balita. Ang subscription po ay walang bayad yan, libre lang yan, okay? So paldo na kayo dito. Okay, so unahin muna natin itong ex-Land Bank Executive Violeta Constantino, ang panibagong o pinakabagong witness ng mga prosecutors na palpak. Ay nako, ewan ko na lang. Unusual raw itong withdrawal na ito. Ito, play natin, play.
Given that there is no cross and therefore no redirect, we now proceed to allow the senator judges for their interventions in the order that they signify their intent to ask questions and make interventions. The Honorable Erwin Tulfo, thereafter the Honorable Rafi Tulfo, thereafter the Honorable Senator Judge Aquino. The Honorable Tulfo is recognized for his interjections and interventions. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Miss Witness, Miss Constantino, dyan ba talagang account ng mga OVP sa bangko ninyo, sa show? Or si VP lang ang nag-open ng account dyan sa bangko ninyo?
Yung Office of the Vice President po.
OVP?
Opo.
So, hindi lahat dyan may account ang OVP?
Wala na po akong alam.
Okay. Kaya nga po, tanong ko natin, si dating VP Robredo po ba nagbukas din ng account dyan?
Actually po, na-transfer lang po sa amin ang MDS account po ng Office of the Vice President noong pong September 2022 nung lumipat po sila ng kanilang office address sa Pioneer, Mandaluyong.
Okay. Normal po ba na ganito kalaki ang wini-withdraw ng isang government agency? Is this normal? Nakakita ka na ba nito?
Dito na nila
other
sinimulang
government
banatan.
agencies na ganito kalaki ang withdrawal?
Wala wala po, unusual po ito.
Unusual.
Yun ang pinakauna nila. Unusual raw yung 125 million na winidraw ng Office of the Vice President. Mamaya, susuplakin ito ni Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano.
So therefore, kung unusual, Madam Witness, hindi po kayo nagtanong man lang, para saan po ba kayo ito?
Kasi binigay yan kay VP Sara. Kailangan niyang gastahin yan within 11 days. Wala siyang choice. Di ba? Pero itong mga Senator Judge na ito, parang pabulag-bulagan pa sila. Akala mo naman, hindi nila alam.
Ito sa bangko po, nagtatanong. Ako po, nagbabangko ko sa privado. Natatanong po yung staff ko, para saan ba gagamitin ni Sir ito, ni Sen? Hindi na ba ninyo tinatanong?
Kasi po may advice naman po siya. So, kumbaga dumaan naman po ito sa proseso nila. Kaya, I don't think po na
Pero
magtanong pa kami.
what is the SOP? Ano po yung standard operating procedure pag may mga malalaking withdrawal? Or exempted pag mga government agency, lalo po't mga matataas na ahensya ng pamahalaan?
Wala na pong exemption. Kaya lang po itong sa particular na transaction po ng OVP, bali meron naman po kasi silang forward advice po sa branch.
Okay. Alam niyo po ba na ito ay for intelligence fund, yung wini-withdraw?
Hindi po.
Hindi niyo po alam na Intel fund ito?
Opo.
Pero nagduda po kayo sa ganitong kalaking halaga. Is that correct?
Sa personal opinion namin sa bangko, parang syempre po, saan kaya gagamitin po yung cash?
Hindi, syempre, witness siya ng prosecutor, so may pagganon pa siyang nagtataka. Sus!
Na to. So, pero hindi naman po namin tinanong na. Kasi may advice naman po siya.
Okay, panghuli na lamang po, Madam Witness. May other agencies pa ba na may account sa inyo?
Marami naman po mga government agencies po sa
Sa branch
Land
ninyo?
Bank.
Okay. Pero walang mga ganito kalalaking withdrawal?
So far po kasi na-convert na po lahat kasi sila sa mga online system like yung sa ATM payroll. So hindi na po ganyang kalalaking mga withdrawals po nila.
Thank you, Madam Witness. Thank you, Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senator Judge Erwin Tulfo. Senator Judge Raffy Tulfo is recognized. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready for interjections and interventions. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Madam Witness, magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga rin po.
Hindi masyado klaro sa amin yung sinabi mong mga bag ang pinaglagyan nitong 125 million. Anong klaseng bag muli?
Sa pagkakaalala ko po, ito po isang malaking, mahabang bag na parang dinescribe ko nga po as
Duffel
like,
bag? Gym bag?
gym bag po. Iba po kasi
Gym
yung
bag.
duffel bag sa bangko.
So gym bag ano kalaking?
Mahaba po.
Okay. Ayon sa BSP, ang 1 million approximately 1 kilo. So that's 125 million. So si Gina lamang ang nagbitbit ng 125 kilos palabas ng bangko?
Sa tingin mo, kaya niya yan, Rapid Tulfo? Ha? Tatanungin mo pa yan?
Ko pong assistance po na
Common
naalala ko
sense?
po ay nag-provide po kami ng trolley.
Ng trolley. At mag-isa lang si Gina.
May kasama po sila eh. Hindi ko lang po ma-recall.
So ilang duffel bag po ulit?
Mga 3 to 4 bags po.
I mean, so 3 to 4.
Bags.
Yung sa 125
Gym bags.
million. Gym bags. Dapat sigurado. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Kasi kung 125 million at 3 gym bag,
Hindi na nga niya maalala. Talaga. Sige nga. Tanong ako sa'yo. Ilang gamit mo na ba ng Robust, ha? Di mo na maalala. Ganon rin yun.
gym bag, ganun ang kalaki yun. Mukhang hindi mahaba. Kakasya ba dyan 125 kilos? 31 million. Baka nagkakamali kayo.
Mga 3 to 4 bags nga
Dapat
po.
precise po kayo. Dapat ginajot daw nyo yan bago paglabas. 3 bags ang lumabas, ang pinaglagyan.
Hindi na
ng-
po namin yan,
Okay, sige. Pero dapat, you should be approximate, precise kasi we're talking of impeachment of the Vice
Hindi nila
President.
trabaho yan, Tulfo. Ikaw naman.
Hindi dapat yung parang kalkulasyon lamang. As much as possible.
Opo, mga ganun, 4 bags.
Okay, 4 bags. Now, wala bang, kasi alam ko, pag ganun kalaki amount, kuminsan yung bangko nag-offer doon sa depositor na i-deliver yung pera sa lugar na gusto nilang pupuntahan ng perang yon through the what we call armored car or armored vehicle. Hindi ka na-provide na ganoon?
Hindi po. Wala po kasi kaming memorandum of agreement regarding po sa services, cash services po, or cash delivery.
So, hindi nag-request yung OVP ng cash delivery through armored vehicle papunta doon sa back
Wala
of their
po,
office? Okay. Curious lang ako, sino itong, meron pa isang pangalan na kapirma sa baba ng cheque, itong Rosaline L. Sanchez sa pagkakalam mo. Kasi di ba sa baba, nakalagay Rosaline Sanchez and then Lemuel Ortonio, signatory doon sa pag-release ng cheque. Who are they?
Authorized signatory po. Isa po siya sa authorized signatories po ng Office of the Vice President.
Si Rosaline Sanchez, sino po ito? Sa
Siya-
pagkakalam niyo po,
Ang alam ko po, siya po yung sa finance.
sa finance. Okay, nabanggit niyo rin po prior doon sa withdrawal, you're given 1 or 2 days para makapag-prepare ng cash. Sino po ulit tumatawag sa inyo?
Si Miss Queenie Masangkay po.
Paano po nalaman na si Miss Queenie Masangkay yung tumatawag sa inyo?
Na-meet ko na rin po siya sa branch nung nag-open po sila ng MDS account po.
Okay. Last na naman, usually pag ganun kalaking amount ang withdraw, sinisiguro nyo na yung pupunta doon sa bangko, yun yung authorized na mag-withdraw talaga ng amount ng perang yan. Kadalasan tinatawagan pa yung principal. Wala kayong ganung klaseng protocol in place?
Wala na po kasi may advice na po siya.
Wala na.
May advice na
sige
po siya.
May fair na. Okay, thank you.
Bago po yung bell, Senator Judge Rafi.
Ikaw yung nagrereklamo dyan sa bell. Ayan, binibel ka na dyan. Ayan, di ba? Para patas tayo.
Next to be recognized for his interjections would be Senator Bam Aquino. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Maraming salamat,
Proceed when you're ready.
Presiding Officer. Ms. Violeta, magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga din po.
Kaklaruhin ko lang po, yung cheque ay mula po kanino?
Mula po
Itong-
sa Office of the Vice President.
Hindi po, dyan po napunta yung pondo, no? But kanino po, anong account galing po yung perang yan?
Sa Office of the Vice President nga po.
Because it was already downloaded to the Office of the Vice President from the Treasury. Is that
Opo,
correct?
opo.
Okay. So this is OVP funds na napunta kay Ms. Gina Acosta, SDO po nila. Tama po.
Basta po yung si Miss Gina, yung payee po ng cheque.
Yung pay. Okay. Nabanggit niyo po kanina na unusual po yung laki, no? Kapag ganun po, do you report this to any agency? Kung nagtataka niyo po na parang ang laki naman ito. Do you do any reporting or wala na pong reporting yan?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. May we invoke po yung AMLA rule na hindi po kami pwede mag-disclose any information po regarding sa reporting.
Sa reporting? Okay.
AMLA rule po siya.
Let me rephrase the question. Ang government transactions po ba ay sakop ng AMLA rules?
Makakasagot po niyan ang AMLC po.
Hindi, pwede niyong sabihin, hindi ko po alam yung sagot. Kayo po isang branch manager, so kayo po yung nasa landmark ng ilang taon, alam niyo po yung mga rules. Nais ko lang pong malaman kung ang government transactions ba ay sakop ng AMLA regulations po natin.
Wala naman pong exemption po doon.
So sakop po siya.
Sakop po.
Okay. So, ang sinasabi niyo po ba sa AMLA rules ay kasama ito sa mga covered or suspicious transactions? Tama po ba?
Yun nga po. So I invoke po na mag-prohibit po ako magsabi po nito.
Okay, let me rephrase. I'm sorry, for me, these are simple questions, no? Regulations lang po ito. So ulitin ko, sakop ang government transactions sa AMLA regulations, correct? Yes.
Lahat po.
Yes. At ano po ba yung rules natin pagdating sa pag-report sa AMLA? Above a certain amount? Tama po ba?
Opo.
Opo. Magkano po yung limit? Kapag above, what amount po yan?
More than 500,000 po.
O any amount above 500,000, whether private po o gobyerno, nire-report niyo po sa AMLA.
Supposedly po.
Okay, yan yung covered o yan yung suspicious? Yung over 500,000, magkaiba po yun,
Covered
di ba? Okay, yung suspicious po, ano po yung regulasyon kapag nagsasabit po kayo ng suspicious transaction? Ano po yung batayan? Bakit ang isang transaction ay suspicious?
Kung sa tingin po namin ay doubtful po yung transaction.
And-
For this particular po, hindi naman po kami nag-doubt
Bakit
kasi
naman
alam namin
suspicious?
po
Eh,
na
gobyerno
legit
yan
po
eh.
yung transaction.
Okay, klaruhin ko. Kanina po, sabi nyo, personally,
Ang liit yan ang
meron kayong
125?
pagdududa, pero officially, hindi po kayo nag-report na suspicious transaction po ito.
Wala po akong sinabing may pagdududa.
Kanina, sabi nyo, nung nagtanong si Senator Tulfo, sabi nyo, personal
Unusual
lang.
po ang nasabi ko po.
Okay. So kahit at sa tingin po nyo, unusual ito, hindi nyo po ito ni-report bilang suspicious transaction.
Hindi po pwede magsabi po na na nag-report po kami dahil nga po i-invoke po yung AMLA law.
Okay. So, covered, definitely, kasi it's above 500,000. Pero yung suspicious transaction, ayaw nyo pong sabihin dahil covered po ito ng AMLA.
Kasi para sa amin naman po ay talagang hindi naman po siya suspicious.
Okay. Sige po. Sige po, yun na po muna. Maraming salamat. Mr.
Unusual, pero
Presiding
hindi
Officer.
suspicious.
Thank you, Senator Bam Aquino. You may avail of the second round, if at all. Aquino. Senator Judge Alan Cayetano is recognized. Thereafter, Senator Judge Joel Villanueva. You have 2 minutes.
Magandang,
I'm sorry, after Senator Alan, Senator Risa. Thereafter,
Ito
Senator...
na yung kay Senator Alan Peter Cayetano ha. Ang point o itong argumento ni Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano sa pool. Ito po, yun ang tamang argumento patungkol po sa nabanggit nilang unusual itong transaction na ito eh.
Senator Judge Joel Villanueva. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Magandang umaga, Madam Witness. Welcome to the Senate.
Maganda.
Most of my questions na tanong naman ni Senator Erwin. I'd just like to ask, but you're familiar with the concept of confidential or discretionary funds? Or hindi? In government parlance?
Wala po kami.
Okay. No, kasi kung hindi ka familiar, whether that agency has 50 million discretionary funds or let's say if you were the manager sa OP and they had I don't know how much now 10 billion, you won't find it unusual kung
Correct.
500 million, 250, 1
Correct.
billion kasi nga usual means parate unusual.
Yan ang point ni kasi kung alam mo anong trabaho ng confidential funds, hindi mo sasabihin unusual yan kasi gagamitin yan at saka binigyan lang si BP Sara ng 11 days to spend that money. So alam nga naman hindi niya i-withdrawin yan lahat. Di ba?
Means bakit ganito kalaki, no? Because when I was in the DFA, there was a big storm And I've never dealt with Land Bank directly except for my personal account as sa sweldo ko as DFA Secretary. But the President asked us, what can each agency do? So my staff then, si Yusek Ariola said, sir, maraming ma-stuck sa mga ports, airport at seaport. May isa tayong fund. Kung OFW sila, pwede tayong magbigay. So I think we had to withdraw 50 or 100 million. At sinabi ng branch manager, wala. And then it was a Friday. So I had to call the president of Land Bank and say, sir, mas stranded hindi. And then they sent over 50 or 100 million. So my point is, just because it's unusual, it doesn't mean it's
Suspicious.
illegal or whatever. Tama po ba?
Wala naman pong illegal doon sa encashment po.
Because nga, may difference when it's a private account. So it's a private account and they don't usually, let's say, someone has a private account, commercial or private, meaning business or personal niya, they always withdraw 50,000, 100,000. This is theoretical so hindi to covered ng bank secrecy law.
Alam nyo, sa
Suddenly,
totoo lang, sa lahat ng mga senator judge dyan, si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano lang talaga yung merong laman, merong argumento. Di ba? Yung iba si Rafi Tulfo, si Erwin Tulfos, parang nasa programa nila. Hindi naman yan kabit-kabit.
We withdraw ng 3 million, minsan nagtatanong, di ba? Dahil know your customer, di ba? Ganon din sa deposit. I'll just finish this line. Ganon din sa deposit, di ba? So, kung sweldo ko 30,000, every time nagde-deposit ako 30,000, biglang magde-deposit ako 2 million, tatanungin ako, sir, saan galing to? Right?
Correct.
Pero pag government, as long as you're dealing with the people you identified with, so whether it's DPWH, whether that's DOTR, basta't everything's in order, magtataka ka lang pag sobrang laki ng amount, but then you'll release it. No?
Kindly
Thank you.
wind up.
Yeah,
Senator
that's all.
Judge Allen.
Thank you. I was just clarifying that point.
Thank you, Senator Judge Allen. Senator Judge Risa Ontiveros is recognized. You may proceed, ma'am. When you're ready, you have 2 minutes.
Salamat po, Mr. Presiding Officer. Madam Witness, yung 32 years nyo po na sinabi sa banking industry, yun po ba lahat ay sa Land Bank lamang?
Opo.
Okay. And then, sabi nyo po, unusual.
Tingnan nyo ha, kung paano niya pinapahype yung unusual. Para sasabihin ng taong bayan na, hala, unusual yung si BP Sara yung pagka-withdraw. Isa rin to eh.
Unusual yung withdrawals na ito. Sa 32 years nyo po sa banking industry.
Akala mo naman hindi mo alam ang tungkol sa confidential funds, Ontiveros?
Sa Land Bank. Nakakita na po ba kayo ng ganyang kalaking amount na withdrawal ever before?
First time po.
First time.
First time. Pinapahype talaga eh.
Sabi nyo nga kanina, unusual yung amount. First time.
Di ba? Matingnan nyo, ang kanyang malis, pinapaulit-ulit niya yung word na unusual. Hindi na kami madadala dyan, Hontiveros.
Ang amount na 125 million pesos. Bakit nyo sinabing unusual? Ano yung floor nyo para sabihing unusual yung isang amount?
Usually po kasi kaya naging unusual para sa akin kasi cash po siyang kinukuha. Sa other, naman po, kumbaga nag-issue po sila ng mga cheque sa yung disbursement po nila. By checks po, hindi po cash.
Okay. So hindi lang yung laki nung halaga na 125 million ang unusual din na yung ganyang unusual amount ay sa cash kinuha at
Wala
hindi sa
talagang
mga
laman
cheque.
argumento nito.
Okay. And yung 125 million, yun ba yung minimum na pag kinuha in cash, sasabihin nyo unusual? Or meron bang lowest amount na kapag kinuha in cash, sasabihin nyo na rin unusual?
Pwede naman po namin sabihin na unusual. Let's say kung over, 500,000 na po siya.
Over 500,000?
Kasi yung,
Sasabihin, kung over 500,000 kinuha in cash, sasabihin nyo unusual?
for that particular, let's say
Ang
po yung
OA.
kliyente, yung
Yes,
mga ganun po.
for the particular client. Ito, hindi lang 500,000, 125 million.
Hindi ka mananalong
so,
presidente.
250 times mas unusual sa minimum amount na sasabihin yung unusual kung kinuha in cash.
Depende po rin sa yung kliyente po.
Depende sa kliyente. But kung sino mang kliyente aside, nasabi niyong unusual dahil 125 million na para po sa akin is 250 times yung 500,000 at hindi po in check, kundi in cash po kinuha.
Nakakalito rin
Pwede
itong
nga po,
sinabi
depende
niya
po sa
Mathematics niya
depositor po niya. Kung regular lang sa kanya yung mga ganang withdrawals or what, it's usual.
Okay.
Pero kung
Usual kasi opisina yan ng Vice President, the second highest ranking official, Bobo Hontiveros.
parang for the first time na-encounter namin that much, unusual po sa
And
amin.
this was your first time.
Opo.
And in your 32 years, higit 3 dekada, kung masasabi nating pambihirang amount ito in cash,
Opo.
masasabi nating once in a lifetime yung ganitong amount in cash.
Pwede po.
Pwede. Alright. Salamat, Mr. President.
Punta naman tayo dito. Yan, pinapahype ni Hontiveros, di ba? Pero ang pasok sa banga, yung kay Yung kay Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, hindi man matatawag na unusual yan kasi gagamitin yan for confidential funds. At kung alam mo ang tungkol sa confidential funds, malalaman mo bakit ganun kalaki. Oh, eto, si Attorney Powa at itong si Prosecutor De Lima nagkainitan dahil sa opening statement. Ito po no, panoorin natin. Ayan, play.
A systemic course of conduct that taken as a whole
Na ano siya dito naiirita siya dahil nag-object itong si Attorney Powa kasi nag-conclude kaagad ng mga laws. Which is, hindi tama yan. Bakit ka mag-conclude? Hindi nga nag-conclude yung mga presiding officers dyan at saka yung mga senator judge dyan.
demonstrates graft and corruption
Your Honors,
and betrayal of public trust.
With the permission of
to-
the Honorable De Lima, yes, Counsel for
Your Honors,
Respondent.
again, Your Honors, I think we have to object to the statements being made by the Honorable De Lima, with all due respect, of course. Your Honors, they can do that through the offer of their evidence, Your Honor.
Chair will instruct the
this is
Honorable De Lima to
another-
kindly limit her statements. I was listening intently in the beginning. It was okay, Honorable De Lima, but later on, you did make conclusions of law already, which the Chair orders to be stricken from the
Correct.
record.
Sa kabuuan ng ebidensya, makitang hindi lang mga simpleng irregularidad ang nangyari.
Objection, Your Honor.
Malinaw
Again,
ito.
objection, Your Honor.
Honorable De Lima, I would have to stop you.
This is out of
I would
line.
have to stop you at this point. The continuing objection of the respondent is duly noted. I would have to stop you at this point.
And I have to
My
stop
due
now?
apologies, but kindly call your witness already.
Thank you, Your Honors. I submit. Thank you very much.
Kindly call your witness, Representative Chua. Will the lead prosecutor kindly call their first witness for this morning?
Your Honor, may I request that the head prosecutor of Article 1 Confidential Fund, the Honorable Joel Chua, be recognized, Your Honor.
The Honorable Chua, member of the panel of prosecutors, is recognized to call their first witness to the stand.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, same appearance for the prosecution. Your Honor, may we be given a 5-minute opening statement? May we request Representative Laila De Lima to be recognized by the Chair, Your Honor?
The Chair would like to remind the Honorable De Lima, if indeed she will make an opening statement, to kindly avoid conclusions of both fact and law, as we have previously agreed upon and raised by the defense in previous hearings,
Correct.
and as pointed out by several senator judges. With that conditionality, the Honorable De Lima may proceed with her opening statement.
Magkukonclude
Your
kasi
Honor, may
kagad.
we comment on that matter?
Yes, what is the pleasure of Attorney Paul?
Your Honor, I'd like to apologize for having to comment on this matter, but as far as I recall, the presiding officer already made a ruling before against opening statements, Your Honors.
Again, I will be very conscious, Honorable De Lima, with respect to statements of fact and law that are not coming out from the mouth of any witnesses you will be presenting. So kindly be precise and short with respect to your opening statements. You may proceed, ma'am, subject to those reminders.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. This is about 5 minutes or a little more than 5 minutes. Mr. Senate President, Mr. Presiding Officer, Honorable Senator Judges, mga kababayan, magandang umaga po. Sa ating pagbabudget para sa pamilya, dahil hindi naman unli ang pera, masinop ang ating paggasta sa talagang kailangan at kapakipakinabang natin nilalaan. Ganyan din dapat sa pondo ng bayan. Sa yugtong ito ng paglilitis, pag-uusapan natin ang confidential funds. Ito ang budget para sa mga sensitibo at surveillance-related activities upang suportahan ang mandato ng mga civilian agencies. That a budget is intended for confidential operations does not mean that the conduct of the officials involved in the handling of people's money is exempted from the demands of transparency, scrutiny, and accountability. Public office is a public trust. Yan ang sabi ng konstitusyon. Sakop nito ang lahat na nasa gobyerno. At ang utos na yan ay hindi pwedeng balewalain dahil confidential lang o confidential ang pondo. Ang confidentiality ay para protektahan ang lehitimong operasyon at informant. Hindi ito pahintulot para mag-imbento ng pangalan at dokumento. Hindi ito palusot para ibulsa ang pera. Kung confidential ang pondo, lalo pang mataas ang pananagutang kaakibat nito. The Constitution entrusts this court with the solemn duty to determine whether the respondent Vice President committed culpable violation of the Constitution, graft and corruption, and betrayal of public trust. The evidence will show that she did. This case, Article 1, is about 612.5 million in confidential funds entrusted to VP Sara Duterte through the Office of the President and the Department of Education. This is not about one missing receipt. This is not about a clerical error or accounting mistake. The evidence will reveal a pattern, a systemic course of conduct that, taken as a whole, demonstrates graft and corruption
Your Honors,
and betrayal of public trust.
With the permission of
I apologize to-
the Honorable De Lima, yes, Counsel for
Your Honors,
Respondent.
again, Your Honors, I think we have to object to the statements being made by the Honorable De Lima, with all due respect, of course. Your Honors, they can do that through the offer of their evidence, Your Honor.
Chair will instruct the
this is
Honorable De Lima
another-
to kindly limit her statements. I was listening intently in the beginning. It was okay, Honorable De Lima, but later on, you did make conclusions of law already, which the chair orders to be stricken from the record. You may wind up, Honorable De Lima, but kindly avoid conclusions of fact and law.
Your Honors, please, if I may just be given just
Yes,
2 seconds. Your Honors, ang naging problema natin nung huling pagkakataon na pinayagan natin yung ganitong statement at sinasabi na nga ng presiding officer is kahit naman i-strike off the record natin, narinig na po at nasabi na. So to allow, Your Honors, again, a continuation of such is really goes into the matter of fair play, Your Honor.
Honorable De Lima, kindly wind up. Again, you were forewarned.
Kasi paulit-ulit na lang eh. Naghihintay lang sila kung sisitahin sila kung merong mag-object eh. Di ba? So, ang sabi ni Atty. Powa, bakit paulit-ulit na lang? Tapos nasabi na.
Beforehand to kindly limit your statements. Hence, you are faced again with a similar situation. Kindly wind up, Honorable De Lima, and call your witness.
Ang dami pong malalampasan sa aking opening statement because
Yes,
it's
but,
supposed to be an
again,
overview
it is the
of the
court's
case,
position,
the overview of the evidence.
To let the witness speak, not the counsel, insofar as the evidence is concerned or conclusions of both fact and law. Kindly wind up, Honorable De Lima.
I submit to Your Honor, and so I will wind up. Kapag ang isang impeachable officer, tulad ng pangalawang Pangulo, ay nabuso ang kapangyarihan sa paraang sumisira sa accountability,
Same
o
objection,
sumusuway
Your
sa pananagutan, dapat pa ba siyang pagkatiwalaan? Dapat pa ba siyang manatili sa pwesto? When the Filipino people entrusted their money to Vice President Sara Duterte, was that trust honored? That question will not be answered by politics, by general denials, by press releases. It will be answered by the witnesses, by the documents, by audit, and by the evidence, and the prosecution is ready to present it. Sa kabuuan ng ebidensya, makita ang hindi lang mga simpleng irregularidad ang nangyari.
Objection, Your Honor.
Malinaw
Again,
ito.
objection, Your Honor.
Honorable
Ang
De Lima, I would have to
sistematikong
stop you.
paraan.
I would have to stop you at this point. The continuing objection of the respondent is duly noted. I would have to stop you at this point.
And I have to
My
stop
due
you.
apologies, but kindly call your witness already.
Thank you, Your Honors. I submit. Thank you very much.
Kindly call your witness, Representative Chua.
Winarningan ka na nga eh. Ang tigas ng ulo mo.
Thank you, Your
Because
Honor. Your
of
Honor, we
political
are going to present our first witness in the person of Miss Violeta
So yan na po yung pagpipresenta ng witness, di ba? Nag-present, tapos yun na yun. Inuna natin yun eh, di ba? Tinanong na yung si witness na si Violeta Constantino. Ang sa akin lang dito, ang point, no? Ang ganda na talaga ng point ni Atty. Powa. Sabi ko, ang galing talaga na hindi niya hinahayaan na mag-conclude kaagad ang mga prosecutors about the facts of law. Mag-conclude sila kaagad na meron ng corruption na nangyari, meron na pong betrayal of public trust ang nangyari. Hindi po pwede yan. Di ba? I-prove nyo muna. Kaya nga, ino-objectan niya ni Atty. Powa eh. Di ba? Kasi hindi yan pwede. Sabi nga ni Atty. Powa, kung hihahayaan natin na itong mga prosecutors na ito, na lagi na lang silang ganyan, babanggitin nila ang mga ganyang sinabi, tapos sisitahin natin sila to stop ganyan, inasabi na nila, mali yan. Kung paulit-ulit na lang, na laging sinasabing ganyan, tapos sisitahin, dapat may sanction na yung mga ganyan eh, di ba? Inaabuso nila ang korte. Buti pa itong mga itong mga defense team ni BP Sara, very professional and very respectful po sa rules dyan sa loob ng impeachment trial. Itong prosecutors halatang halata mo talaga na mga may malis yung kanilang mga ginagawa. Kakahiya kayo? Oo, sa totoo lang. Tapos, yung unusual, no? Itong si Hontiveros rin pinapahype niya na gusto niyang i-project niya, unusual talaga yung yung transaksyon na nag-withdraw yung Office of the Vice President. Mantakin nyo siya, Senator Judge siya. Pero hindi mo makita sa mga tanong ni Hontiveros na siya po ay patas, neutral. Ikaw, isa ka sa mga judges sa impeachment na ito. Tinatawag nga kayong Senator Judge. Wala kang karapatan para ipa-hype yung issue ng unusual. Di ba? Kaya tama yung point ang tanong ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano Ma'am, sinabihan niya yung witness. Alam niyo ba yung patungkol sa sa confidential funds? Sinabi naman ng nagtatrabaho sa bangko. Wala akong alam patungkol diyan. Kaya nasabi mong unusual. Di ba? Kaya nasabi mong unusual. So maganda yung point ni Senator Alan.